Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers related review. Today I'm taking a look at the X-Transbots Mini Master Series MM3, the Security Officer Hoss. Basically Hoss is a huge homage to Road Ranger from the Gobots. Yeah, it's pretty much a masterpiece Gobot. I could not wait to get this guy as soon as I saw him. The Gobots don't get enough love. They weren't as popular as Transformers, but they've still got a huge following. And nodding to the Gobots fans out there, X-Transbots, I salute you. 84, I'm assuming, is a nice little nod there as well to when Road Ranger was actually introduced into the Gobots line. 1984, oh, that's the year I was born. Just taking a quick look around the box, you've got the schematic in the background there, you've got Hoss on the front and side there, you've got the semi-truck mode, you've got the kind of security tape, which I have already opened. You've got your tech spec there. Let's have a quick look at the bio. And of course we've got the up and coming masterpiece hints at the back there. You've got Wheelie, we've got Cosmos, we've got Beachcomber, and over here we've got the Cyclonus, Scourge, the Sweeps, and Cyclonus Armada. Awesome. On this side we've got some more security check tape and a digital image. Let's get him out of the box and take a look. Hoss comes packaged in the usual X-Transbots clamshell. He also comes packing a actual new set of instructions. Pretty much exactly the same, but they've gone a little bit above and beyond and they've included the images of Hoss instead, which is always a nice little touch, I think. And of course we get his lovely spec card. Really liking this one. Now I think this mould really does work for Road Ranger, a lot better so than the eHobby exclusive did back in 2004, which is basically just a repaint of Generation 1 Huffer. I know this is just a repaint and slight resculpting of the X-Transbots version of Huffer, but I think it really works. I'm loving the colours. They are as nigh on a match to the 84 original as you're going to get, and it is him, you know, it screams out Road Ranger. Again, just taking a slightly closer look at the vehicle mode. You've got these nice tyres that roll really nicely. You've got the silver detailing along here, including like the turbo. As with the other two versions of this mould, the stacks are a little difficult to get in initially into the back of the plastic, but once they're in, they slide in and out fairly easily. Of course, you've got visible head syndrome underneath there, and I've stored his pistol underneath and on top, which of course is completely optional. But all in all, that is an impressive alt mode, and if you're a Gobots fan, I think you'll agree with me. We've finally got a very aesthetically pleasing Road Ranger. To get Hoss transformed, you want to, if we just open these legs slightly, we can then just remove his weaponry, and you want to extend his legs, just pull, 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 and they'll extend on this bracket here. Then we'll just pull this section inwards and this section inwards. I actually really prefer the painted up kind of silver gas tank there as opposed to the chromed silver. I think it just looks better. I don't think you need to go overboard with the chrome. Next you want to rotate those feet and just flip open those heel spurs. Do that with both. Rotate the foot and flip open those heel spurs. The official transformation, you're going to remove these smokestacks. So just unplug the top section and gently wiggle the bottom sections and they'll come out nicely. Your next task is to basically just pull this section back. So just apply pressure and pull it back like so. That then reveals the head and his arms. At this point you want to grab the arm, pull it up, round, down, and then just rotate at the bicep. Looking at the top section of the cab, you want to fold that wheel inside and that wheel inside. Now that the cab is back completely, there's more than enough clearance for this section, which can now just come. When sliding these pegs under, just make sure that the hooks go underneath that blue nubbin just on the inside of the wheel. That means when you bring the torso back, you've got this nice high back to him. If you miss that nub there, then the backpack does sit a lot lower and pushes the upper body forward. Last step is just rotate those feet round, like so. Finally, just want to slide these wheels up on the sliders just so they clear the foot section. Now, in all honesty, I personally feel this is probably the best version I've had of this mould. As much as I love the Huffer, he wasn't without his flaws. The joints on the shoulders are a lot tighter on Hoss. Everything in general seems to be a lot tighter. Really love the gunmetal grey used for the guns, and the guns really do fit nicely into the hands. There's no looseness, there's no like vibrations are going to knock that clear off there, and he just looks flipping fantastic. He really does. The head sculpt is perfect, absolutely perfect. Couldn't ask for a better homage at all. Looks absolutely incredible. Let's just take a nice 360 view of what truly is a masterpiece. There we have him. I honestly couldn't be happier with him. I'm really impressed by how they've kind of upped it a notch. I was expecting it to be pretty much exactly the same, just a slight repaint, but I'm so glad that the joints are tight, the colours are bold, there's no bleeding, the chrome is all good, I've got matching mirrors, the guns hold well. He's just a good all-round figure. You know, having these two side by side, I think there's actually enough there to differentiate the mould. I know it's the same mould, but I think they look different enough to display them both in my masterpiece collection. And yeah, it's a Gobot! Of course, what's the point of a heroic Gobot without a baddie to duel against? He looks fantastic with Selmore. Again, oh, come on third parties, let's bosh out some more of this Gobot love. And finally, here he is with the rest of the Red and Blue Brigade, my latest offerings. And I can't recommend this figure enough, guys. I know people are on the fence about Huffer. To be honest with you, I feel the plastic quality has improved. Don't get me wrong, I love my Huffer, I absolutely do. I think they've tightened up the joints, the articulation's good, everything works, and if you're a Gobot fan or a Masterpiece fan, I think this is a must for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, from myself and Hoss, goodbye.